teacher from DPS Lamachor. In our previous lecture, we have completed chapter number 12, part 2. Today we are going to start part 3 and we'll discuss some worksheets. So let's begin. So let us start with worksheets of chapter number 12. Worksheet 2 is based on circle charts. Question number 1. The number of ice creams bought by Dhawan is represented using circle charts. So these are the circle charts, and circle charts we have already discussed in part 2. If you missed that part, you can click the I button. Now, write a fraction of the whole represented by each type of ice cream by looking at the chart and table. So first let us solve this chart. So here you can see ice creams are written, and here number of ice creams, and here we have to find out the fraction. So first is vanilla ice cream. Number of vanilla ice creams are 10. And how to find out fraction? Number of vanilla ice creams upon total number of ice creams. If you count 10 plus 30, 40. 40 plus 20, 60. 60 plus 40, 100. 100 plus 30, 130. 130 plus 20, 150. And 150 plus 30, 180. So right here, 180. And how we have find out fraction? 10 upon 180, that is 1 upon 18. So first let us find out the fractions. Choco bar are 30. So 30 upon 180, that is 1 upon 6. Nutty choco bar are 20 upon 180, it will be 1 upon 9. Mango ice creams are 40. 40 upon 180, 0, 0 cancel. 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18. Kulfi bar are 30. 30 upon 180, 0, 0 cancel. 1 upon 6. Tutti frutti are 20. 20 upon 180, 0, 0 cancel. 1 upon 9. Strawberry are 30. 30 upon 180, 0, 0 cancel. 1 upon 6. So these are the fractions. On the basis of this, let us do the question. Read the following statements and write true and false. A part, the type of ice cream Dhawan bought the most was mango. Yes, as number of mango ice creams are 40 and this is the highest. So first we will write here true. B part, the type of ice cream Dhawan bought the least was vanilla. Yes, as number of vanilla ice creams were 10. And that is least. So right here, true. C bar, Dhawan bought a total of 8 varieties of ice creams. No. Dhawan bought total 7 varieties of ice cream. So let us see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this statement is false. Right here, F. D bar, Dhawan bought 20 more mango ice creams as compared to Tutti Frutti. Yes. As Tutti Frutti ice creams are 20 and mango ice creams were 40. 40 minus 20, 20. So this statement is true. E bar, Dhawan bought 30 fewer vanilla ice creams as compared to mango ice creams. Yes, as mango ice creams are 40 and vanilla ice creams are 10. 40 minus 10, 30. So it is less. Yes, so right here, true. So I hope students circle charts is clear. Question number 2. The names of some flowers bought by Rahim to make a bouquet are listed below. So these are the flowers bought by Rahim to make a bouquet. The information is also represented in the circle chart. Complete labeling the circle chart by looking at the list and fill in the blanks. So by looking at the list, we have to fill in the blanks and complete by labeling the circle chart. A bar, the number of different types of flowers bought by Rahim is, how many different type of flowers bought by Rahim? 7. It's right here, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B bar, the flower which is the maximum in number is, so which flower is maximum in number? So here you can see gladulus, right here. Gladiolus. C bar, the flower which is the least in number. So the least in number is Gerbera. Right here. Gerbera. D bar, there are dash more glandulars than lilies. How many glandulars are there? 8. And lilies are 4. 8 minus 4, 4. So there are 4 more glandulars than lilies. Next, there are dash fewer lilies than jasmine. How many jasmine are there? 6. 6 minus 4, 2. So there are 2 fewer lilies than jasmine. So now let us label the circle chart. So here you can see jasmine, gerbera and aster, it's already been filled. And we know that gladulus flower is the maximum. And maximum will be here. So gladulus is 8. So right here, gladulus. And chrysanthemum and rose is 6. Right here, chrysanthemum and rose. So this also we have done, and lily is 4. So right here, lily. So let us do a quick recap. What is a pie chart? A pie chart is a type of graph that represents the data in the circular graph. The slices of pie show the relative size of the data. It is a type of pictorial representation of data. Here the term pie represents a whole and the slices represents the parts of the whole. The pie chart is also known as circle chart that divides a circular statistical graphic into sectors or slices in order to illustrate the numerical problems. Each sector denotes a proportionate part of the whole. So the question is, observe the pie chart and answer the questions. Number 1, how many fruits are there in all? So total number of fruits is equal to 76 plus 52 plus 43 plus 22. That is equal to 193. Next question, which fruit is maximum in number? So as apple occupies largest segment in the pie chart, so here apple is maximum and the number is 76. Next, how many more mangoes are there than bananas? Number of mangoes more than bananas is equal to number of mangoes are 52 and number of bananas are 22. 52 minus 22 is equal to 30. So 30 more mangoes are there than banana. Next question, which fruit is the least in number? As you can see, banana occupies smallest segment in the pie chart, so the answer is banana. The pie chart is an important type of data representation. It contains different segments and sectors in which each segment and sectors of a pie chart forms a certain portion of the total percentage. The total of all the data is equal to 360 degree and the total value of the pie is always 100%. So students, you should remember the pie chart formula is given as given data upon total value of data into 360 degree. So now let us see how to create a pie chart. We have already done how to read a pie chart and solve questions based on that. So now let us create the pie chart. Imagine a teacher surveys a class on the basis of their favorite sports. So above data can be represented by a pie chart using the circle graph formula, that is the pie chart formula given below. It makes the size of portion easy to understand. Step 1. First enter the data into the table. Step 2. Add all the values in the table to get the total. The total students are 40 in this case. Step 3. Next divide each value by the total and multiply by 100 to get a percent. How we find a percent? We divide each value by the total and then multiply by 100 to get percent. Then step 4. To know how many degrees for each bisector we need, we will take a full circle of 360 degree and follow the calculation. The central angle of each component is equal to value of each component divided by sum of values of all the components into 360 degree. Step 5. Draw a circle and use a protractor to measure the degree of each sector. So let us do some question based on this. So here you can see frequencies are given for each favorite subject. Total there are 5 subjects given. So first we will find out total, that is 360 degree, upon total frequency, that is 30. So if you divide, it will be 12 degree each person. So we will multiply 12 by each frequency. So here 6 into 12 degree is equal to 72 degree. So maths is 4. So 4 into 12 degree is equal to 48 degree. Then history is 9. So 9 into 12, that is 108 degree. Then English is 4. 4 into 12, that is 48 degree. Then EVS is 7. 7 into 12, that is 84 degree. And if you add them all the degrees, it will be 360 degree. So now let us learn how to draw a circle using compass. So take the compass and draw a circle of any radius. So now after drawing the circle of any radius, from the center point where you kept the needle, so from there put the dot and use your scale. With the help of scale, now draw the line from the center. So from here I have drawn the straight line. So now from this straight line, with the help of protractor, we will draw different angles. The angles which we have find out. So I hope students you all know how to measure the angle with the help of protractor. So like this you will put the protector. So the center, it will be 0. As it is 0 is towards that side, so we will count outside. So from outside you will mark 72 degree. So 72 degrees here. So with the help of protector, draw a straight line joining the center. So now from this straight line, again rotate the protector. So now this 0 will come towards this side and keep this in center. This should be in center. So from 0, so again rotate the protector from center. So this is 0 degree. So from 0 degree you have to measure 108 degree. So here's 108. So now draw a line towards center. So students, like this you will draw other angles also and just count total, it should be 360 degree. Next question. Tarun had the following toys in his cupboard. So these are the following toys which Tarun had in his cupboard. So now we have to represent them in the fractional form. So number of toys are 9 upon 18. It means that toy guns are 9. And the total toys he has 18. So 9 upon 18 reduce into lowest term, it will be 1 upon 2. So on the basis of this chart, let us do fill in the blanks. Answer the following questions. A part, what is the fraction of toy train? So toy train is here. Fraction is 1 upon 18. So right here 1 upon 18. B part, what is the fraction of toy gun? So fraction of toy gun is 1 upon 2. So right here 1 upon 2. C part, what is the fraction of board games? So the fraction of board games is 1 upon 3. So right here 1 upon 3. Students, you should know how to read the chart. On the basis of that, we have to do the fill in the blanks. D part, which toy is maximum in number? So maximum in number, which toy is? Toy gun, that is 1 upon 2. So write the toy name, that is toy gun. Now E part, which toy is least in number? Least means सबसे कम. Least in numbers are toy car, toy train, soft toys. That is 1 upon 18. Right here, toy car, comma, toy train, and soft toys. So how much they are in fraction? 1 upon 18, and that is least in number. Students, that's all for today's class. I hope you all have understood Gulin ma'am's class. So chapter number 12, part 3 completed. Practice these worksheet questions at home. Now I'll continue in our next class. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.